Come on friends, here we go again today with the Spalding official indoor ball. You see that? Official indoor ball. If you haven't seen that video, I played it a few times. It is completely over now, as you see. It was already over, but now it is really over, so you can say nothing anymore. But the thing is, if you think now that is the official NBA ball, no, it's not. Even if there stands official indoor ball NBA David Stern, but it was the official indoor ball and not the official NBA ball. That is a difference. But that was one of the most expensive balls out there what you can get. It was from the late 90s, early 2000s. On the other side, you see ZK composite leather like the DF1000 back in the days. FIBA 1999 to 2002, and absolutely a great ball. I could only play it one time and it was a Dream Court number 2, and that is the best service with the best sport of them all. Accu battery goes out. I don't know, it is too cold. Watch, here we are in the mountains court, and it is very fresh. The snow is there. It snowed yesterday. So at the Dream Court number 2, the best service, the best sport. Dream Court original, best view of them all, but there is a metal board, with open spaces, and there I damaged the other NBA ball, NBA ball, you can say, a Spalding ball from the 90s, and so there I tested it and it was over after one session. Then we played it again and now I'm here. There is not much. You feel it already? It is pumped up, but there is, you see that now, wait, watch. Very low. The problem by old balls, you have to be careful, they can explode. So it went out again. Old balls can explode, even if there is not too much air in, I would not trust to it. So I don't like to play very old balls. I'm only here to shoot a few balls. But a special thing about that ball, what I will show you is, there are no So now we go on with the smartphone. What I really don't like, but the battery is always out. I cannot do anything else. Here the sound will be a problem because I have a cage around the smartphone, so you will not hear me that good. But I will show you something. There is no transition. Do you see that? Here in the middle, no transition, Not that you say a bit, there is nothing, completely no transition. Nowhere, And now, normally, then there is the transition, but there is also no transition. Do you see that? And that is only a broken thing, because it is old, but there is no transition. There exists no one. Also on the other side, it's only a cut, but there is no transition. So this ball is from the channels one piece, and that was, one of the most expensive balls what you can get. I have seen that in the late 90s, early 2000s in the catalogs. And when I played it, even when it was roughed up, but it was roughed up only from indoor playing. They never played it outdoor, and on that day it felt better than any other ball what I have played, So wait. That felt better than the DF1000, the Evolution, the Nike Elite Championship, and on, but as the side of an outdoor player, When you play outdoor, you have never a straight floor. You see it here by this court. You have different grounds, you have wind, and on. But it felt better than any other ball, And now I'm here to shoot a few balls. And that is what I wanted to do today, because it is wet, so you cannot run. And but here it is nice to you cannot damage it anymore, because now there is absolutely, it is rough, so the feeling is away. That ball is completely over now, but still nice to shoot, That was an absolute fantastic basketball. The Wolf, excellent, perfect, you cannot make it better. And here, when you know the court, we have the stone wall, So here on that side where you have the nice view, and here I will not play, because when the ball goes a little bit there, then the balls are over, So then you have a real scratching that makes no sense. You damage it by one time when the ball comes here. But on that side it is so nice, because here we have only grass and there can happen nothing. And here we will make it. Nice session, let's do it.
porcelain crack reflection, water rising up my chest. I talk to ghosts in my own head. They say I'm fine, I say I guess. My skin feels borrowed, not my own. I wear the silence like a dress. The mirror blinks, I look away. I don't know who I'm trying to impress. The water knows my secrets. It never asks me why. If I sink just a little deeper, maybe I can finally lie. I'm still breathing underwater, but it hurts more than the air. I'm turning into something ugly just to prove that I was there. If you see me in the bathtub, eyes wide staring at the truth, don't wake me, don't save me. I'm learning how to drown in you. My heartbeat sounds like footsteps running from a younger me. She was softer, she was honest.
You see that? Why is normally nowadays no one shooting to the board and ring? That is so a cool shot, you know, when you have a ball which has not much rebound, and even the board, then it is a safe shot, you know. So, but you see that almost nowhere anymore, you know.
Still thought she'd get free. The towels are cold, they keep me grounded like hands I never had. I hold my breath, count on my flaws, they're the only friends I have. The water pulls my fingers like it wants me to confess. If I disappear completely, would you notice me less? I'm still breathing underwater, but I'm fading in my skin. I don't look like who I started.
It jumps a bit higher now, you know. I don't know, the rubber material, when you bounce it a bit, now really it is so much higher than when I dribbled the first time. You see that now? Before it was maybe this, you know, this, and now this, you know.
I look like what I've been. If you see me in the bathtub, looking broken, looking new, don't call it art, don't call it healing. This is what I had to do. From the words you said, monster in the silence, floating barely alive. If I close my eyes tonight, I survive. I'm still breathing underwater, hear my lungs begin to cry. I'm not dead, I'm not better, I'm just learning how to hide. If you leave me in the bathtub, let the water turn me blue.
So, we come to the end. Nice session, you know, only throwing. It felt now better from the jumping height. Even if it's, you know, that feels so, how can I describe it, like a wet paper when you go over it now, you know. If it is heavier, I don't know, because it is wet. But, you know, it's still nice, you know, it's really nice to play, but it is more rough, you know, and I would not trust in dribble a lot, because you never know what the rubber material looks inside. When it's also cut, it can by one bounce explode, even if it's not too much air in, you know, so I would not trust in that. But was a cool session, you know, throwing when it is wet, and that you can do, really cool, and yeah, great ball. But it is over, you know, it is completely over. The official indoor ball we use outdoor. That was nice. We see us next time. Bye and bam. Ciao.
And I always do it big because I can.